this is a special commission meeting on Tuesday, March 8th, 2022. And Director Marks, how do you want to start this off? You want to make some comments first? We have a quorum. We're ready to go.
Director Marks, you're on mute.
I don't have any real remarks. An important day, an important choice. Appreciated the work of the commissioners that served on the committee overlooking the warehouse project for selection, and look forward to moving forward. Of course, we've got 2 items to deal with today: the selection process and then the affirmation of the commission to delist the Russian vodka.
Okay, I'd like to just say that I think except for Commissioner Doherty, all of us, all the other commissioners participated in this. We actually visited the sites. We're very much attuned to what's going on. We have a good, actually an excellent background on this. And Chris, I'll turn it over to you. And I'm just saying that because this is something that we all have been involved in and will continue to be involved in. And it's very important that we as commissioners understand everything that's going on. So, Chris, are you up or do you have anything else, Steve? I assume that you want Chris to give us. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Chris. You're up.
All right. Well, hello and good afternoon, Chairman and Commissioners. For the record, my name is Chris Mayton. I am the Distilled Spirits Program Director and Interim CFO for the Olcc. I'm here this afternoon to request that the Commission consider an intent to award for the future location of the Olcc headquarters and distribution center. A little background here: Olcc released an RFI known as a request for information in early 2021 that resulted in 11 properties initially responding. Of those 11 properties that responded, 4 of those locations met Olcc's minimum requirements. Over the course of time, due to the high utilization that caused near record low vacancy rates for industrial properties, combined with a lengthy legislative process, when we entered negotiations in October of 2021, only 2 remaining properties were available. Today, only 1 of those properties is still available, and albeit that was our original first choice property out of the original 11, so some good fortune on our part. As you know, we did request additional funding during the February legislative session due to the high inflationary costs driven by supply chain challenges and coupled with domestic labor shortages that have arisen because of the pandemic. Some great news did come this past week when Senate Bills 5701 and 5702 both passed the House and the Senate to support the additional bond funding for Olcc's construction and purchase of land. That final property is located at Baker Center on the corner of First and Walnut in Canby, Oregon. Staff requests the Commission consider an intent to award for the future location of the Olcc headquarters and distribution center. With that, I'll take any questions.
Commissioners, anybody have any questions? Well, I'm not surprised. We've gone over this. We understand it. We're in complete agreement. And I guess my only question is that do we open this at all to the public for questions? If there's any on there, I'm not sure of that. Laura, nope. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure that we cover our bases on that. So if there's no other questions, we need a motion. Anybody will please give me a motion?
Chair?
Yes, Commissioner.
I move to declare the intent to award a purchase sales agreement with Trammell Crow at Canby Baker Center property and for staff to proceed with negotiations of a successful contract in conjunction with DAS Real Estate Services and the state's broker.
Very good. Please take the roll.
Commissioner Curran?
Yes.
Commissioner Doherty?
Yes.
Commissioner Floyd,
Yes.
Commissioner Japong Porter,
Yes.
Commissioner Miletus,
Yes.
Commissioner Oval,
Yes.
Chair Rosenbaum.
Yes. Thank you all, and commissioners, thank you very much. And of course, thank you, staff, for a job well done. This is a necessity beyond anything that anybody could imagine if they're not involved in this every day. This is $1 billion investment for us in terms of what it means to and profits in the future. And we desperately need this new warehouse. We're all cognizant of that. And staff, thank you so much. And not only for what you've done up to this point, but what you're going to do in the future. This is certainly just the start of a long process, and one that we need. So thank you all. We really do appreciate it. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you.
Chair.
Nikki, are you on? I think you're up on purchasing and the listing
Yes.
of Russian distilled spirits
Yep.
products.
Yes, I
Chair.
am. Chair,
Yes.
this is Commissioner Curran. I did also wanted to make some comments after voting yes, for the record, so that I think anybody who's listening to this and the public who might be thinking that we're frivolously pursuing this in a time where prices are up and we're making expansion efforts, but wanted to make the comment that we have done a lot of the legwork here. This facility is a necessity at this point to continue business. It's necessary for the expansion of products, diversity of products. It's needed for to continue to be able to ship products in the way that we have been able to ship them. So this site, like Chair Rosenbaum has said, I think most of us, if not all of us, have visited. It made sense the minute that I came to that location that it was the best site. It's centrally located off I-5. It's the best, I think, location. And when I traveled there, I mean, I knew instantly. I think I talked to Commissioner Miletus at the time and said, well, this just makes sense where it's located. It's easy to get to and serve our customers. One of the things that Oregon is great about also is diversity in products. When you go to other places, other states, they don't have as many products. And if we're going to continue to be able to offer that, the diversity in products, the amount of products, be able to get products to our customers and also make money for the state, I think this is going to be an investment that will truly pay off. And so I just want to put on the record for everyone that this was something that was well thought through. It did unfortunately have to happen at this time, but we can't wait in order to make this investment. So I appreciate all of the staff's time because this was not, it was not easy. So.
Well, we appreciate those comments. Thank you, Commissioner Curran. Very well said. Any other commissioners want to make any statements on it?
Chair?
Yes.
I just want to echo Commissioner Curran's thoughts there. This is a great strategic plan to support local Oregon businesses, and it has room. We have room to grow with this. We know that OLCC's volume of cases shipped grew almost 5% year over year, and failing to plan for our future distribution needs will just constrict this growth. This investment supports OLCC's continued efforts in our retail expansions. With the capacity to open more liquor stores, we increase our customer convenience around our state. The new warehouse will also provide long-term support to our Oregon distillers. And as the largest craft distillery market in the United States per capita, OLCC's distribution center provides access for these small Oregon businesses to get their product on liquor store shelves and in front of customers. Moreover, and you all know how passionate and partial I am, but this directly supports our bars and our restaurants. And as the world returns back to some sense of normalcy, after this pandemic, Oregonians will return to going out for dinner and drinks and cocktails with their friends, their coworkers, even, in celebration a night of dancing once all this is over at one of our nightclubs. So Oregonians, we have about a little over 9,500, I believe, 9,500 bars and restaurants in Oregon. And they rely on our 280 Oregon liquor stores to be fully stocked and to offer a wide variety of products. So positioning OLCC to be able to provide faster and more efficient service to liquor stores just in turn allows liquor stores to be able to provide timely deliveries to Oregon's hospitality industry, right? So again, this is a great strategic plan to support local Oregon businesses with room to grow. So thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Commissioner Melides.
Yeah, just to echo what Commissioner Floyd and Commissioner Kern said, I mean, this was an absolute no-brainer. I've spent a big part of my career in real estate and in particular large lot industrial real estate. There is absolutely nowhere better in the state that was currently listed that could have served the state's needs than this facility. Immediately south of the metro area, accessibility to road, rail, infrastructure, everything that's needed. We've lost some of our largest employers in this state because of the lack of large lot industrial real estate. The fact that the agency was able to snatch this piece of real estate up was fantastic. And I think it speaks to the aggressiveness with which the staff handled this issue, and the fact that that we were able to move quickly and approve this today as opposed to at our 17th meeting, I think just speaks to the fact of what a necessity it is to move quickly, because shortly there'll be no large lot industrial real estate, and this would be an impossibility. So as Commissioner Curran said, this was an absolute no-brainer from my perspective, just in placing the state's assets in this thing. The land alone is going to be worth a fortune very quickly. So thank you to everybody that was involved in this. This is a fantastic project, and it's going to really set the agency up for success for generations to come. Thank you.
Anybody else? Just thank you. I am so proud of this commission. It just shows that we're all very, very astute, and we take this very seriously. Thank you all. It just shows in your comments how well that you guys take this and how serious it is. I just thank you for that too. I think we're up for Nikki now.
Okay. Good afternoon, Chair Rosenbaum and Commissioner. For the record, I'm Nikki Leslie, Distribution and Purchasing Director. I'm here today under your authority. OLCC staff is proposing delisting 18 Russian-made products due to the invasion of Ukraine. Removing these products align Oregon with other states that have acted to ban Russian-made products as part of the economic sanction against Russian-operated business. Under tab 1, you'll find a detailed list of Russian-produced products. Staff proposed the Commissioner delist the 18 items listed, and I'll be glad to answer any question you may have.
Commissioners?
Chairman, this is Commissioner Doherty. Have we had any feedback from the field on this move? Have they been informed, or our liquor stores or businesses we deal with?
Yes, we have. When we notified the store when the product was pulled from the shelf, I think about last week. Most of the positive that I have received have been pretty positive and supportive of this move. They feel it's the right thing to do.
Good. Okay, thank you.
Any other comments? I just wish we
I
could
think it's
include,
great.
I think we wish we should include chips and fuel and everything else we could if we had the power to do so, but we don't. So this is what we have the power to do, and I need a motion.
Commissioner
Doherty,
Doherty here. I move to delist the 18 items produced in Russia.
Laura, please take the roll.
Commissioner Curran,
Yes.
Commissioner Doherty,
Yes.
Commissioner Floyd,
Yes.
Commissioner Japong Porter,
Yes.
Commissioner Melides,
Yes.
Commissioner Raval,
Yes.
Chair Rosenbaum.
Yes. Commissioners, any other comments that you want to make? If not, Steve, do you have anything to say before we wrap it up?
No, just other than thanking the commission, your work and your ability to have special meetings, do this quickly to keep us moving along, really important. Obviously, a primary effort for us to meet our obligation to the state, provide a predictable and stable and growing liquor fund in the future. This is the next step. We've got a ways to go here, right? We're take a little time to get the transition documents in place, put the funds in from the session that just came, and be able to make our payment on our mortgage ready to go in the escrow fund, do our due diligence, and then move on with execution of the purchase of the property and the terms of the contract. So hopefully all of that will occur hopefully in the next few days to 30 days. We'll accomplish paperwork and put that transition in place, but I expect us to be able to do it right away. And thanks for putting us in position to move that fast on our timeline, because conceivably, late summer, we could have ownership of the property as the earliest, and probably by, early December at the latest, with the terms that we're working with there. So appreciate that. Was glad the legislature gave this good consideration, understood the importance of the state, and provided this funding to us to put us in a position to move forward. So thankful to that, for that from the Oregon Assembly. I guess I've come to think of our future revenue as a kind of tax break for the citizens, because if we don't make this money, we're out of all those public services that the revenues here derived from the citizens of Oregon through the distribution, and appreciate your ready action. Thank you.
I have one thing I have to say to all the commissioners, but before we do that, Rosie, do you have any comments that you want in terms of the legislation that's over with? You've done a good job of keeping us in touch with everything. Any comments you want to make? It's fine either way.
Hi, Commissioner. I believe I'll be on the schedule for the upcoming commissioners meeting in about a week or so I can provide an update then. But for the most part, I think it was really great collaborative work with the legislature on the warehouse project, and lots of communication from Director Marks and Steve, Director Marks and Chris on the warehouse. So it's been really extraordinary.
Very good. I appreciate it. My last comment before we go is that there's going to be a committee that is going, I guess it's called the Art Committee. And the committee is going to look at how we're going to, for lack of a better term, decorate the new building. And we need, I would like somebody on the commission to participate in that art committee. I'm not asking you now, but since I have all of you here, will you please let me know personally if you have any interest in sitting on that committee, and will you please do so in the next day or two? If not, no bother calling me, but this is a great time to at least explain to all of you. I'm really looking to appoint somebody to that committee. I want somebody on the committee. So,
Chair,
yes,
Just to explain further, for this investment, 1% of all the money we spend on the projects is devoted to the arts. So we are making that investment. This committee will decide what that project is associated with the statutory 1% commitment.
yeah, thanks, Stephen. It's a significant sum.
Yes.
It's a very significant sum.
Chair,
So, Commissioner Porter?
I don't know if I want to be appointed or sit on the committee, but I think that I'd like to be involved because it sounds like fun to decorate. I kind of like the arts.
Well, what you need to do is let me know that you have an interest, and I'll make a decision, but I want to know which commissioners have an interest in being on it, please. Other than that, have a great day, everybody. I think
Thank
we're
you.
done. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.